R&B Money.
This thing called Verzuz.
That was like a. You know when you,
God damn it!
you know when you playing the Sonic game and you put that little fashion. I feel like that was Verzuz. Like I was like,
listen.
Yeah, man.
Listen, because we all three of us,
This what got me in trouble on Verzuz.
we were all part of this very aggressive R&B moment, right? I remember going to Verzuz, and I'm like, yo, it's a lot of
You was there? Was you there?
So
I didn't see you
I got
backstage.
in and out.
Yeah.
See, this is the thing. I don't do the whole we on nigga time.
Right. Yeah.
When we on nigga time, this nigga go home.
I feel that.
Right?
I feel that.
So
honestly, I didn't even. I'm in my dressing room. I don't know what's going on before I came on stage.
Oh no, it was
I didn't
wild.
see it until after I watched
wild.
the shit.
No, it was wild.
I know.
The backstage was wild. It was a lot of security.
For lack of a better word, it's very rap.
It was like.
Yeah.
So wait, all you R&B niggas know all these gangbangers?
It was hood.
Yeah, nah, but it was like
It was a
I
hood.
felt at
It
home.
was
I'm
the
like,
hoodest
oh, this
R&B
shit.
moment I've ever
This
seen.
regular LA shit right here.
Nah, it was.
No, it was turned.
It was banged out.
It was to the max. It was to the max, right? But it was a great
regular.
time. But what happened, like you said, it was too much liquor flowing.
Yeah.
And niggas were really aggressive.
Yeah.
I'm talking about
Yo,
and,
y'all
and,
act like
and me and him was because this is the other part though.
I get it.
We were part of this show.
Yeah.
And we
I
had
didn't even know y'all
records
was gonna
being
be there.
sang on the show.
Y'all understand how this shit was set up? Like, when I got the day before, they called me and they like, hey, we need your list of songs and we need how you want to do the show. I'm like, what you mean list of? I didn't know that they sequence
The
it.
sequence, yeah.
I'm like, sequence? I'm like, nah. I'm like, listen, I'll give y'all my list, but I don't have a sequence. They're like, well, you sure? I'm like, no. They're like, well, this person's using a band. You're not gonna do. I said, a band for Verzuz?
Right.
So y'all got mix engineers, other than all of that? They like, yeah, we got everything set up. I'm like, I'm just bringing my sound guy, and so he can make sure my shit sounds straight. Everybody else got their own sound guy. I'm like, all right, I'm not using the band. I'll bring a guitar and maybe some keys. That's it. But I don't have a sequence for y'all. You got visuals. I'm like, yo, this is. I'm like, bro,
What is going on?
what is going on right now? Like, is this a full show?
You don't realize Omarion has put a whole Beyonce moment together.
I didn't know that. So I'm like, I'm just gonna go out there and just be raw. You know what I'm saying? And so I didn't have a sequence for my show.
Right.
So because of that, I was going with whatever came at whatever the flow was.
Yeah.
Whereas though O had a sequence, everything was lined. I didn't know I didn't know he had features.
Show.
I didn't know any of that.
I just
He
showed
called
up.
me last minute.
I just showed up to support my song.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm here to
You got
ad
thrown into a
lib
war.
just to support
You got thrown into a war.
my
moment.
song.
The moment that you missed
And-
on How Could You? I
And
get
all of a sudden,
I get it.
nigga come out the back with his winter coat on. Thomas, no, this is what you really trying to say. I said,
Nah, bro.
ain't
Yo,
this about a bitch?
I felt attacked, man.
I felt attacked.
I felt attacked, man.
I was
I'm
out
like,
the
yo,
building. I was
how
out
you
the
gonna
building
pull out
by
this-
that
I wasn't here to jump you. I was just here to support my
Hey, bro,
record.
It was crazy.
I was like, man, I'm gonna fuck this nigga up.
You know, it's funny
I know
because
this nigga said it could get nasty if this was right.
no, it's funny
I
because
know.
I lightweight felt that energy a little bit, like
Yeah.
when I came out with Pleasure P, because I wasn't
Wow.
supposed to come out, but obviously he gonna do Up.
Yeah.
I'm coming out to do Up with him,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
But
That was
I
all
looked
fun.
around and I'm like, oh, I don't know if the other niggas really want to party
they
on
don't
my
wanna
party
party
with
with
me.
yourself.
Because it's like, man, fuck that nigga, right? I'm like, damn, nigga, I fuck with all y'all.
Right.
But just getting thrown into that
Yeah.
was like, oh, this is real competitive.
I think
Niggas is
psychologically,
really
it's
getting
just
to it.
everybody felt the pressure of what Verzuz was.
Was, right.
You know what I'm saying? And
I thought
that
it
was the
was
last
great.
Verzuz, by the way.
But I thought it was great.
It was great.
Like I thought it was so aggressive.
This nigga keeps saying aggressive.
It was aggressive.
It was
bro.
it was so aggressive that
See, 'cause
it
you
made
like you said, you weren't watching the early.
Nah, I ain't
stuff.
watching till
I don't
after.
know.
Exactly.
it made everybody pay attention
Nah, for sure.
to what R&B niggas was on.
Yeah.
Like what is these? Is these R&B niggas?
It could have
Yes,
definitely
it
been
is.
done more classy, for sure.
Fuck
sure.
that.
Fuck that though. Yeah,
could've.
nah,
But
fuck
at
that.
the
It
same
did
time-
everything it was supposed to do.
It wasn't meant to be,
What?
No.
unfortunately.
It was meant to see that.
You know?
No, the KD's niggas is these niggas ain't fucking around.
Right.
Yeah.
They didn't even know that we had that kind of energy.
Yeah.
Well, I got a phone call when I was leaving. I was like, the nigga called me, he said, so Sammy a thug? I said, hey man, Sammy active. I said, niggas are men at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Right? But they was like, that was the one person that they were like, why was Sammy so aggressive? And I was like, Sammy felt like shit, nigga. This was his opportunity. He'd been overlooked.
I mean,
in
let's
a
just
lot
talk
of
about it for
different
what it
ways.
is, right? Verzuz is set up for rap battles, bro.
Yeah.
It's not set up for.
Yeah.
It wasn't set up for. It wasn't originally for that, and
It
it
was
wasn't.
beat battles at
At
first.
beat
and
battles,
then-
beat
niggas
battles
wasn't
at first.
performing at
Right.
first. You know what I'm saying? So, you put. I think they knew what they were doing to put so many motherfuckers on the same stage, bro, and then try to put people again.
Well, I think
it's gonna get competitive.
It's called Verzuz.
It's like a basketball game.
I
It's
think
like it's gonna get.
I think the takeaway from that though
Yeah.
is, there's always these silver linings and these reemergences of where you think people know you.
Facts.
You think people understand, because in your mind you've been doing it. I got this fan base. I got these big records.
Yeah.
I'm him. I'm Mario. And then you look on the comments and it's like, this motherfucker can really sing. Oh shit, this nigga singing
right.
live.
It's the
Right.
craziest
shit.
thing.
Right.
And it's like,
It's the
what are y'all
craziest thing for
talking
me.
about?
Y'all
But-
didn't know
but
But
this.
guess
y'all
what?
don't
Right.
remember. But I think that it has so much to do with like social media has
It's shrunk the world.
it struck the world, but it also has conditioned us to forget.
Yeah.
I know this sounds crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Something can happen today and everybody's in it. Everybody's fighting for it.
Yeah.
And a week later, there's been so much other things that come into the. If you don't train your mind to like weed out the bullshit,
Yeah.
and really focus on what's a vibrational match to the authenticity of what you like, then you'll end up liking bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you
Whatever's
don't go to
thrown
a
at you.
specific market to buy the shit that's good for you,
Whatever's thrown at you.
then you're gonna eat the bullshit.
Yeah.
And so I feel like that's the world we're in, and I feel like sometimes people forget what greatness feels like, because the mind and the subconscious, it's whatever you feed it, it's gonna take. And even some of the things you don't feed it, that's fed to you subconsciously, it still takes that. So if you're not constantly reminded of what greatness is, you'll forget. And then when you hear it, it's like, oh, and that's just God. That's God. I'm not taking this. This isn't about me. This is about God. Like, I know God gave me this gift, right? But it was hurtful to see how many people were like, oh, you about to get washed. Oh, you about to get this. Oh, you about to get. I'm just like, if y'all would have seen my DMs before Verzuz, y'all would have understood my fucking frustration.
And that
Tank, you
now
would have
it's
understood
different.
my.
Now
It's hit different because I'm like, yo,
right.
y'all don't know how much I fought for authenticity. Some of the reasons why I didn't get the flowers that I deserved, because I fought for something and I stood on it, and I'm still standing on it, and I'm gonna continue to stand on it because I know what I'm here for. I know I didn't get through everything I've gone through to settle. I have to fight. We have to fight for greatness. We have to fight for it, man. And luckily, we're at a place now where we have more support because we don't need certain things. We don't have to wait. You know, we can choose to partner, but the ball's more in our court now than it ever has been. And that's a blessing. But that's what that, for me, when it did get frustrating and when the energy, when Rio came out, it was that energy that was coming. It wasn't because I wanted to come out and like just be a dickhead. Nah, it was like, you just getting this side of me because this is what it's called for right now.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's like being on the court in 24 Hour Fitness and somebody who you can play okay. You know what I'm saying? He starts talking shit after you make a couple shots.
Oh, God.
He'll be like, oh, you think okay, come give me the ball. Give me.
Yeah.
Check
Nah,
out. Oh, you want to play for real?
No, it was
play
definitely
for real?
the first time that, in a sense, that R&B had that type of stage to be competitive.
Yeah.
R&B Money.